Welcome to another edition here of Flying the Metal Flag. We just had the great thrill of talking to Jonas, lead singer of Katatonia. And of course, they've got their latest album, which is already out. Now, it's been out now for about 6 months. It's called Nightmares as an extension of the waking state. So get this album. It's a fantastic release. It takes you on a journey. And they're actually going to be touring next year in 2026, Catatonia. In fact, it's a tour of not just Australia, but New Zealand. So I'll start with the New Zealand date, which is Sunday, the 4th of October, 2026, in Auckland at the Power Station. And then Wednesday, the 7th of October, they head to Australia to play Brisbane at the Crowbar. And then Thursday, the 8th of October, they play Adelaide at the Gov. And then Friday, the 9th of October, they play Sydney at the Metro Theatre. And then Saturday, the 10th of October, they head to our state, Victoria, Melbourne, at the Northcote Theatre. And then Sunday, 11th of October, they play Perth to finish up their tour at the Magnet House.
And please forgive the black screen because not audio, visual didn't come through sadly, but excuse that much and just listen to the great man, Jonas.
No worries. So sit back and relax. Here he is. This is Jonas of Catatonia on Flying the Metal Flag.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hello,
Hello.
how are
how
you?
you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you, Jonas?
I'm good, thanks.
No worries. We haven't got a picture at the moment.
No, I don't have I can't do it at where I am right now. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Oh, no, that's all right. That's fine. Well, I'm Craig and this is Ben.
yep.
Cool.
And
Hi.
welcome to our show. It's called Flying the Metal Flag, which is what you guys definitely do. And we hope that you're well. How are you going?
It's all good. I mean, we're on a European tour right now. Today we're in Frankfurt in Germany, so it's busy, but it's going really well. So I couldn't be happier, actually.
Oh, fantastic. Well, congratulations on this new album as well. Nightmares as extensions of the waking state. It's definitely a mouthful, but it's a beautiful title because it evokes a strong image. How did this album all come together? Because it's a beautiful release.
Thank you. Well, I think it came together in parts pretty much because we did a fair share of touring for the previous album, Skyward of Stars, but I already had some music written even before that. So uh, when we got home from the touring cycle, I just started working immediately on the new album, and usually uh, I just keep working until I have what I feel is, a number of good songs, and I send the demos out to the other guys, and they come with their input, and then that's how we usually do. So it's done in a little bit in parts, writing wise, uh, and then we just sort of agreed to a recording date, and we started recording the album October last year. So um, it was a very smooth process.
Oh, fantastic. Because it is a great album, man. It takes you on a really good journey, this album.
Yeah, and that's what we like to do always. I mean, there's a lot of layers, there's a lot of stuff happening that you might not hear the first couple of times you listen to it. And I love that kind of, uh, you know, when when I listen to albums myself, I really like sort of finding new stuff every time you listen to the album. So I think we achieved that in this record too, and I'm really happy with it.
Oh, for sure.
And I think as well, it's just remarkable how it flows so well with the European sort of sound. You have a really original sound over there from all different genres and banks of music or whatever. And like I'm a little bit lost here with what to say, but it's just such a remarkable album. And I think previous albums are just a huge lead up to it as well.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we always try to outdo ourselves, of course. And the albums end up sounding a little bit different from each other every time, which I think is a healthy thing. Even though we also are very comfortable with our sound. We think about how it will translate into the live format as well. So I mean, it's always a lot of hard work, but it certainly pays off well in the end. Especially now when we are on tour, we can see that some of the songs are going down really well with the crowds.
That's unreal, man.
So how did the title come about? Because it's such a strong title.
Yeah, I mean, it's very long and it's kind of hard to say it. But I thought of the album sort of lyric wise as the sort of small stories just from the dark side of everyday life, and um, things that you go through that can be considered as nightmares, but um, happening in real life. So that's how the title sort of tied everything together, I think. And I mean, it's an evocative title. I like it, and it goes really well with the album artwork and everything. So I'm super happy with that.
Yeah, because that's the other question I've got to ask. How did the artwork come about? It's such a strong image.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's basically the artist, Roberto Bordin. I got him some details. I sent him the lyrics, and then he just came up with this image as a pretty much a first attempt. And when he sent it to me, I immediately said, "That's what we want for the cover art." So we just went from there. He has a very great artistic mind, I think. So I didn't have to sort of influence him a lot either, because he's so talented. So we sort of just worked on it together, but he did the main of the ideas came from him pretty much.
It's really great how a lot of the European bands like yourselves have gone with not such the 80s sort of cliche mascot and all that sort of thing. And it's just good how you can produce such artwork every time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we do our best to to be able to do that. I mean, it's this is also what we do, so we have to, you know, be very considerate about what we're doing. So it's a lot of hard work, but it certainly pays off.
Because that's one thing you've always done is made sure that the art cover has always complemented the album, haven't you?
Yeah, it's super important for us. I wouldn't want to just put anything on an album cover. It has to represent the music that's within the album, and the lyrics and the overall vibe, I think, has to be represented well by the album art, definitely.
And the music speaks for itself often because it's just such a great journey, like Craig said. The Liquid Eye and Wind of No Change, the transitions between the songs are almost seamless.
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to think so. Um, I mean, the songs should go hand in hand, but also sort of represent their own identities. So that's also something we work on. So that's nice to hear.
Oh, thank you. I wish we had a copy of it here to sort of hold up or something.
Yeah.
I've only got it
Yeah.
on Spotify at the moment,
Yeah.
but I'm really proud of you guys for putting it out there on Spotify because there's been a lot of controversy over Spotify and YouTube and stuff with the bands, and a lot of that
Yeah.
stuff's falling into bad places. And yeah, I don't know how you feel about the AI sort of thing. It's
I
I'm
mean, I'm
against
not
it.
too, I don't have enough knowledge about it. I mean, I do use Spotify myself. Um, and the whole AI thing is just kind of happening over my head because I'm not super interested in it. So,
Good on
uh,
you.
Well, you've got a beautiful catalogue of work too. So and you're going to be touring Australia again next October. So it's still a bit of a way off. How is it picking all these songs for the tours that you do?
Well, it's very hard. I mean, it's getting harder with every new album and tour you do because you have more songs to play around with, and we want to represent as good as we can, the back catalog. But of course, you only have so much time to spend on a gig, so it has to be compressed, and you have to, uh, some songs we always have to play, um, and you just try to make sort of a set list that works for everyone, for us in the band, and hopefully for the crowd as well.
Well, the crowd would always enjoy it. I know that.
I hope so.
You don't have to have any doubts there.
Yeah, one of my favorite albums of yours is Viva Emptiness. Now, was that a very difficult album to make?
um, yeah, I think we struggled a little bit with uh, recording the album was kind of difficult, but I can't recall if it was difficult to write. Uh, I think it came pretty smoothly, um, but it was definitely an album that changed the direction a little bit. So, in that sense, maybe it was a bit, sort of untreaded ground for us. Um, but all in all, I mean, I have very good memories from doing that album.
Oh, beautiful, because that is a beautiful record. In fact, all your albums are great. So what am I talking about? But that one in particular is just a beautiful record. And
I
well,
was,
as I'm saying, all your albums are great. I'm a big Katatonia fan, so yeah.
I was saying to Craig earlier, he transferred he dubbed a CD onto cassette tape for me years ago, and I just thought it was the best thing since sliced bread, and yeah, you can't go wrong. Catatonia
That's
with
great.
such progressive nature in the drums, and the
Yeah,
drums are just amazing.
yeah. We put a lot of focus on writing cool drum parts because I used to be a drummer myself. I can't play drums anymore, but when I write songs, I focus a lot on the drums because I think it's such a cool instrument and it can very much change a song being, going from uh, standard to really good if you pay attention to the drum parts.
Yeah, all the timing changes and
Yeah,
the odd beats and all that stuff. I'm a complete dunce compared to that. I
yeah,
don't play
that's cool.
drums.
All right.
Because one thing I love about your band is you're always evolving with each release. Is that something that you notice with every album that you do?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when writing an album, when I do it, I'm pretty much in a bubble, so I don't really have a great perspective on what I do. I just try to, you know, be creative and have things going all the time. And it's not until when an album is maybe released and I listen to it, uh, then I get some perspective. And I think, it's always an evolvement involved, um, as it should be. But I think it comes pretty natural. It's not something I really think about a lot.
Is it with Sweden, because Sweden seems to be a breeding ground of so many great bands. Is that something that really fuels you as well because of such a great talent that you've got over there?
I think in the beginning, definitely, because when we grew up listening to death metal bands from Sweden that were really big at the time, it was such a remarkable inspiration. Knowing that people from our hometown could do albums like that and become, famous in a way and go on tour and stuff. So that's been very inspirational. Uh, I mean, nowadays I don't really think about it too much, to be honest. Um, so, but definitely in the beginning.
Yeah, you've made a great name for yourselves, no doubt. And I was saying before to Craig that they've just got such an amazing way of playing. You guys, sorry, they've got just such an amazing way of playing music that you can sit there for hours and just disappear into it, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what we want. That's the way I like to listen to music myself as well. Just find something and just go all in and just indulge in whatever it is. So if we have that kind of quality, I'm very, very proud of that.
You certainly do, and you never cease to amaze the supporters and the fans and yourselves even.
Oh, thank you very much.
And it's great music to write to as well, by the way, Jonas.
That's good. That's very good.
So it's very inspirational.
That's
Yes,
great.
fantastic stuff. So you're looking forward to coming out to Australia next year?
Of course. I mean, it's always great coming over. It's a bit of a journey to get there, but once we're there, it's always the best of times. So I can't wait to come back, actually.
It's a bit of a journey for the fans as well, because a lot of fans come from regional areas out here, and it's a bit of a drive, and you got to find parking and all that. It's all sort of a circle of life, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're in it together, I guess. That the
Dream
traveling
state,
is part of what we do, and for people to come out, I guess they have to do a bit of travel as well. So,
dream state
but
of reality.
yeah, exactly. It's what we do.
But it's a great journey to share together.
Yeah, definitely.
With you there, man. Unreal.
Fantastic. So, you're obviously touring in Europe at the moment. How's that going at the moment?
It's great. It's been a really good tour. We're seeing in the end of it now. I think we have 7 gigs left or something. So we've been out for 5 weeks now. Um, it's always. I mean, it's tough to be on tour, but when you do shows like we have done on this tour, it certainly makes up for everything. So it's really good. Couldn't be happier with the shows.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we're looking forward to you coming back down under. It's going to be some huge shows. I might actually read out what the shows are for everybody to know exactly where Catatonia will be playing. And they'll be starting their tour I'm going to actually mention New Zealand first because they're playing on Sunday, the 4th of October. This is in 2026, playing at Auckland in the Power Station. And then on Wednesday, the 7th of October, is when they head to Australia, playing Brisbane at the Crowbar. And then on Thursday, the 8th of October, they'll play Adelaide at the Gov. And then Friday, the 9th of October, playing Sydney at the Metro Theatre. And then they'll be heading to our state in Victoria, which is where we're at, Jonas, on Saturday,
Yeah,
the 10th of October, playing Melbourne at the Northcote Theatre. And then on Sunday, the 11th of October, they'll finish up their tour in Perth at the Magnet House. So it's going to be a huge line of shows. It's going to be absolutely awesome having Catatonia back in Australia. So my last question to you, Jonas, is what's the best thing about metal?
oh, the best thing about metal, I think for me personally, when I became a metalhead back in the 80s, it was I could definitely feel empowered by it. It had a strong impact on me, and I it was something I could always turn to when if life was shit at the moment. It has a lot of empowering qualities, I would say.
That's right,
Beautiful.
man.
What a great answer.
It's an unreal
Thank you.
answer, and it's good community, it's good people, it's good energy, and
Yeah,
you know, I remember an old video of Slayer or something, and they were the first ones that I really realized that the metal community helps each other as much as they can.
yeah,
When Tom Araya said, if you see someone going down, pick them up,
yes.
and
That's the spirit.
it's sort of not like that so much anymore because we're all older and
Mm.
there are young bands coming through nowadays, but which is really good. But
Yeah,
us older fans are pretty reliable usually
yeah,
to be
for sure.
there.
No worries, Jonas. Well, we wish you and the band the very best with the tour that you're finishing now and everything else you're doing with the new album, of course, and everything else that you're doing at the moment. So we wish you the very best and have a
Perfect.
fantastic Christmas and New Year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
we'll see you
Thank you
next
very much.
year.
Yeah, we
Nightmares
see you.
as an extensions of the waking state. That is so hard to say, but it is unreal. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much, guys.
Jonas.
See you. See
See
you.
you. Thank you so much for watching this interview here on Flying the Metal Flag. I really hope you enjoyed it, and so does Ben. So we would greatly appreciate it if you click the like button, or even better, subscribe to this channel because there's so many interviews that are coming soon. So please stick around for them and even more, and even the ones that are here already. So please take care and keep it excessive, but most of all, let your metal flag fly high.